Hello viewers, welcome to a brand new video IIMT Open House. So today we have with us Shri Ananta Charan Swain, who is a postgraduate in agriculture and had started his career as a probationary officer in bank way back in the year 1987. He is also a certified associate of the Indian Institute of Bankers. Spanning over 33 years of banking career, he had worked in 3 different banks and had experience of working in different regions like Assam, Manipur, Nagaland, Punjab, Chhattisgarh, and Odisha as well. Apart from his professional assignment, he was involved in financial literacy campaign for the common people for their well-being. Mr. Ananta had also pursued his research from Sri Sri University for Cuttack, and the interest area includes rural development, poverty alleviation, financial literacy, and financial inclusion. He gave more than 1,000 talks to different kind of people in different states on financial well-being, social security, and women empowerment. He also participated in TV and All India Radio talk, apart from occasionally writing columns in newspapers. He regularly contributes his writing to child magazines, and he is also an active participant in national level seminars. He wrote a book titled Surakshita Bhavishyata in Odia language for educating people about financial literacy. Currently, he is working as principal of an upcoming organization, Odisha Institute of Banking, Finance and Entrepreneurship Development, promoted by renowned and experienced banker of the state to promote financial literacy and entrepreneur skill for socio-economic development for the people and for the state. Sir, I warmly welcome you to our YouTube channel IIMT Open House. Sir, definitely we will going to learn a very much from you about financial literacy and how it is much more required for today's generation, specific to our students, to people who don't know about what is financial literacy, how they should be knowing about what is financial literacy about, and they will be also getting a brief idea how they should manage their funds, how they should manage their salary so that they can earn more. So I will warmly welcome you to our YouTube channel IIMT Open House. And sir, how are you, Anu?
Thank you. Thank you. Let me start.
Yes,
actually,
sir, sure.
There is a misconception about literacy and financial literacy.
Okay.
As per the UNESCO and National Literacy Mission definition, literacy means the ability to read and write, to know a language, and to communicate in a society for work. That is basically the definition of literacy. A person who can communicate, who can know a language, he is a literate person. But financial literacy is little different. Financial literacy means the person should have knowledge, should have financial knowledge, financial behavior, and financial attitude together. He can use these 3 together for a financial well-being, or to take good financial decisions. And if you go by statistics, in India, roughly around 80% persons are literate. In India, 80% persons are literate. But if you are going by statistics, only 27% persons are financially literate. There is a huge gap between literacy and financial literacy. You can well imagine in newspapers every day articles are coming how people are being cheated through cyber crimes, how people are cheated by loan. People are giving so many advertisements to give you the loan, all these things. People are being cheated day and night, right and left. Every day there is a crime. Every day there is a crime. Crime is also increasing as the digital transactions are increasing. Crimes are increasing. Therefore, we have to prepare to take these challenges. So in Odisha, if you see, Odisha is the 3rd lowest state in financial literacy, having only literacy rate of financial literacy rate of 11%, where literacy rate is 77% in Odisha.
Okay.
So there is a need to increase the financial literacy percent and decrease the gap between literacy and financial literacy. And we have seen, and the government of India is trying to introduce financial literacy courses in the schools and college curriculum, so that a person, when coming out of the school or colleges or going for a profession or vocation, he can well prepare how to take care of his finances. Because you just see, when we woke up from the bed, we pray God for a good day ahead. Everybody prayed for God for a good day ahead. Everybody in a college, they pray for, what is they praying for? They are praying for good placement, good posting, good package, promotion, peace and prosperity. But they forget how to save whatever they get money, whatever they earn salary, how to make salary out of salary. In a financial term, there is a word. It is hardly matters how much money I earn. It hardly matters how much money I earn, but it matters how much my money earn. How much my money earn.
Right.
That means one thing everybody should keep in mind: we are born millionaire. Everybody is a born millionaire. People do not understand how they are born millionaire. If you think whatever story, all of us are born millionaire. Many people ask me how I'm a poor chap. How can you are saying that I'm a millionaire? You see, when you born with our eyes, with our kidneys, with our livers, with our hearts, everything. If we evaluate this in terms of money, everybody is a millionaire. Yes or no? So, three things a person required for in life. Three things. One is he should physically empowered, financially empowered, as well as spiritually empowered. If there is any lacking in any area, that means he is not getting peace or prosperity in life. Lacking in any area, he is physically not fit. Whatever income he's having, he will not enjoy his life. Similarly, a person is having no financial means to sustain or to live a livelihood, he will also suffer. A person having both the things, he has good physique, having good finance, if he has not control over his mind, he has to suffer. I will just give you an example. One industrial friend of mine was traveling from Ludhiana to Chandigarh. I was traveling in his car. He was sweating like anything, but I was quivering with the cold. I said, sir, what is happening to you? Why are you sweating? He said, sir, what is happening? I cannot sleep in the night. What happened? I said, you have enough money? You have good physique? No, sir, I have a lot of problems. I have labor problem in the industry. I have income tax problem. I have a sales tax problem. I have enforcement director problem. So many problems are there. Unless you have to control your mind, how much money you require to lead a good life, you will be always after money, and you cannot control the mind. As long as you control your mind, you as well. The moment mind controls you, everything is gone. You lost your peace. Therefore, I told the gentleman, unless you control your mind, you cannot get peace. You have good physique, you have good finance, financial position, but you have no control over mind. The spiritual empowerment is very much required.
Okay.
So, in colleges, as of today, the government of India and other institutions are trying to introduce this course because if you see the people who are reading technical colleges, in engineering, medical, at least in management colleges, people learn about something about finance. But those who are reading engineering, medical college, they are not aware of this financial litigation. Therefore, they suffer a lot while being the service. They don't know how to finance, how to invest, where to invest. And they do a lot of wrong things.
So,
therefore, government of India
there are been courses being introduced in different stream about financial literacy right now, or it's developing, or we are already have implemented those courses in financial literacy.
The thing is, government of India in the pilot basis that is introduced in Karnataka and Chandigarh, and now they have realized this course should be introduced in all the colleges and universities, but still it is in process. It's not has been done.
Means every stream.
It is in process.
Every stream, whether it's engineering,
every stream, even management students.
Okay.
They do not know. They know policy, how to invest in the equity, but they don't know the techniques.
Okay.
First thing I will tell you, before going for financial literacy or finance planning, we should prepare our land. Because if you sow seeds in a land without cultivation, without plowing or without preparing it, the seed may not germinate. May germinate, but may not give sufficient yield. Therefore, we should get ourselves prepared to take financial tree in a bigger way the moment we get a service.
Right.
Because everybody is working. We are born millionaire. I told you, everybody is born millionaire.
Correct.
They have to learn how to become millionaire. And then, after learning, they have to churn. They have to churn. If you can churn your salary, income, you cannot become a millionaire. You can churn or burn. The choice is yours. You can churn or burn. Many people burn because they want to lead a life in a different way. I will discuss them one by one how the people lose the money, what should be done by college students, all these things. Because the people who are reading in the colleges, they don't have the source of income. But within a year or two, they will definitely get a placement. So they should get themselves prepared. In spiritualism, they say if a person continues a particular practice for 90 days, 90 days, it becomes a habit. Once become a habit, one cannot leave. In the morning, we wake up and brush our teeth, it became a habit. We cannot leave it. Similarly, person, if can start saving, small saving, 1 rupee, 2 rupees, 3 rupees, whatever it may be, 5 rupees per day, for continuously for 90 days, it becomes a habit. And throughout his life, he cannot leave the habit. There are several examples of this. Therefore, the first objective is people should make a habit of savings. Unless you make a habit, you cannot save. I will give you examples. Some examples in the course of discussion. Will show you examples. If you delay your investment or savings, how it will affect the final corpus. That we will discuss and will show you the slides. I don't have you have the slides. You can show the slides on these things. Einstein says the power of compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. People should understand. Longer the investment, greater the yield. Longer the investment, greater the yield. Therefore, the students in the colleges, those who are ready to join in a income generating streams in a year or two, either join in a service or they can take their own vocation. They should well prepared how to build a sound financial health of their own. Otherwise, they have to they have to go by suffering every day and night. So that is the thing, and we'll discuss the process. How is the process? How to go about this thing? If I tell so many things, this is equity market, this is a debt market, this is a mutual fund, but what is the basic things one should know? A college student, first basic things he should do so that in a later part of the life they will not face difficulties. That we'll discuss.
Okay. So
first thing in financial literacy is one should dream. 3D, 4Ds. There are 4Ds. If you follow 4Ds, you can be successful in your professional life. You can successful in education life. You can financial life. Also, you can successful in all walk of life. These 4Ds. What are the 4Ds? Dream, destination, determination, and discipline. These 4Ds. Everybody has to follow the 4Ds, either in service or as a student or wherever he may be. If he follows the 4Ds, he can be successful in all walk of life. Our past president, Abdul Kalam, he says, always see dream high, always see good dreams, high dreams. So once you want to change yourself, you have to change your dream. First thing, you understand that you are a born millionaire. Now you have to turn millionaire. How can I can turn myself? I can do something for myself so that I can be a millionaire in short period of time. So first thing is to change your dream. If you have a dream, I cannot be a millionaire, you cannot be. So if you ask a student, you have to score 100 out of 100 in mathematics. If he says, no, sir, I can't do it, he cannot score 100. If this is a closed questions. In open question is, if you ask the students, you have to, this examination, you have to score 100 out of 100. He will say, sir, I am scoring only 60, 70. How can I go for 100? How can I go? Once is less, how can I go? You can go for more practice, you can go for tuition, you can, so many things are there. If you try for 100, you may not reach 100, you may reach 99. But if you initially say, no, I cannot do, you cannot do, you cannot reach. Many people fail because in the initial stage, they say, no, mera se nahi hoga. I cannot be millionaire in my life. So if you think that you can't be, you cannot be. So you think positive always, that I can be a millionaire in my life. If you think, you can. So first is your dream. You have to change your dream. Yes, I can be a millionaire. In Robert Kiyosaki, in his book Rich and Poor Dad, he's written very good things. He says one person has two dads. Two dads means one rich, one is poor. Rich means he's a industrialist. Poor means he's in academics, but a gold medalist. His son, after completing his matriculation, he is going to college. He asks his poor father, Papa, Dad, I want to go to the college. Please give me some money to purchase a vehicle, two-wheeler, so that I can go to the college easily. His father said, I can't afford. I can't afford. The question is closed. But the same boy is going to his father, his dad, and ask him the same question, the same thing. Dad, I want to go to the college. Please give me money to buy a bike. He said, son, how can I afford? How can I afford? How can I afford? Once you ask, how can I afford? A lot of ways will open up. You can afford by doing some jobs, or you can save something, or you can reduce your expenditure. So many ways will come. Is not it? Therefore, open question, closed questions are very important in your life. If you close the question, so I can't be, you cannot be. If you open the question, yes, I can, how can I be? Then you can find out a lot of ways and means to achieve your goal. Is not it, sir? Second is dreamer. There are 5 types of dreamers. 5 types of dreamers.
Right.
First type is they dream past. Past means whatever they done in the past life. Suppose they were a player, he is a film actor, and this old age they don't have to pursue further dream. So they dream the past. What were they in the past? Second type of dreamer, they dream very small things. There is a lot of research on this small dreams. If you go to tribal areas, you will ask the person how much money you need required to lead a good life. He may say, sir, 1 lakh or 2 lakhs. If you ask the same question to son of Mukesh Ambani, he will say 5,000 crores. Is not it? The dreams are vary from person to person. So there are persons who dreams very small things in their life. Third category, they don't have any dream. That means they have a dream once to be a doctor, be an engineer, to be an entrepreneur, or to get a service. Once the dream is fulfilled, they do not pursue further. Therefore, they have no dream. Fourth category is plentifully available in the market. You throw a stone, wherever it falls, he falls in this category. They dream high without any strategy. They dream high. They dream high, I will score 100 out of 100, but then not it. They'll say, I will earn 100% good profit in this venture, but they don't go for the venture. So they are all ideal persons. They only dream high without any strategy. Fifth category is persons, they dream high with strategy. That is very important, is not it? Person should dream high and make strategy to fulfill the dream. In my dream, if you see I am a beggar, I am sitting and begging for my livelihood, what does that mean? If in my dream I see I am a president of India or the prime minister of India, many people are following me, I am going a chartered flight, that is different. So in a dream which cannot be fulfilled, which is high, inachievable, you precede that type of dream. The dream should not be high, so high you cannot achieve. Whatever it should be challengeable. You see the dream and try to chase the dream to fulfill and make strategy to fulfill the dream. So my advice to the college students is to dream high, to dream they are becoming a millionaire within 10 to 15 years time of their service. The rest of the life they may enjoy or they may earn more. That's the dream. And I will say how they can be, in my course of discussion, I can show the path. If they follow the path, follow the 4 Ds. I'm talking about the 4 Ds. These 4 Ds, if they meticulously follow these 4 Ds, they can certainly be a millionaire. They can change their life. They can entirely change their thinking process. So everybody should think high and make strategy. Second thing, dream, destination, goal. Goal is very important. If a person has no goal, he cannot lead a good life. Suppose hockey World Cup is coming, or Stephen Star is sitting in the gallery. He will say, why people are trying so much hard to put the ball in the goalpost? Let us remove the goalpost. If the goalposts are removed, neither the players can enjoy nor the spectator can enjoy. Is not it?
Right.
Therefore, goal should be very steep. It should be achievable, and that should be a goal in everybody's life. We should fix a goal: how much money I require in after retirement so that I can lead a good life. And many people, it is a very important thing to remember that whenever you earn, that time the right time to save. When we don't have any income, when we don't have any inflow of money, if we think of savings, we cannot do it. So that the right time is when you start earning money. From that, we should be determined like a honeybee. Honeybees, they're mostly going from one raw to another flower and collecting honey. And within a short period of time, they make a beautiful honeycomb. Similarly, a bird building a nest. One straw, taking one straw each. In a short period of time, it prepared a beautiful nest. Similarly, a building is built. One brick. We have to build our financial empire not in one day. Rome was not built in one day. Similarly, our financial empire cannot be built overnight or one day.
In small investment, a small investment will lead to a larger portfolio.
Right. And small investment, longer period of time.
Longer period of time. Exactly.
It gives you stability and strength.
Right.
That is very, very important. And that is the most important factor one should know.
Correct.
So you should determine. If you are determined, then we can be successful in all walk of life.
Correct.
Fourth D is discipline. If you follow the dream, you have a good dream. We have set our goals. The third is we are determined, but we are not disciplined. If you are not disciplined, in my opinion, sun is the most disciplined object in the universe. Sun. No
Correct.
leave, no sick leave, no PL, personal leave, no casual leave, nothing. Rise in time, sets in time. Is not it?
Correct.
So we have to follow the sun. So in one of my deliberations, one gentleman asked me, sir, instead of doing regularly, if you do once and leave it, what will happen? I said, sir, one thing, you are staying in the hostel, you are taking hostel meal, lunch, everything. Preparation in home is good or the hostel is good. No, sir, homemade is very good. My mother cooks very nicely. I said, whenever going home, you take meal for 6 months. Don't take meal. No, sir, how can it happen? Without meal, if your mother is cooking so well, you take meal for 6 months. Don't eat it. Similarly, suppose for example, a person do not know how to cook rice. He read a book, take water, hot it for 20 minutes on the stove, then put some rice, then hot it another 20 minutes. In 40 minutes, the rice is ready. He read it in the book. What he did, first day he heated for 5 minutes, then switch off the stove, went to the office. But he noted it down. He's a very professional boy. He wrote it down. First day, I heated for 5 minutes. Second day, 5 minutes. Third day, 5 minutes. If he heat the water for 5 continuous years, he cannot cook the rice. Can he cook rice?
No, not at all.
Not at all. But if you summation of the number of hours heated the rice, water, it will be more than 40 minutes. Is not it?
Correct.
Therefore, continuity in life, discipline in life is very much required to build the financial empire. If a person will do today something and leave it for 5 years, then he will start something, his financial goal will never be achieved. This example will clarify. So continuity and discipline is very much required in our life. So most of the college students, they ask me,